Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me okay? Okay, well, welcome everybody. I will now call the meeting to order at 6 p.m. We do have an established quorum with the absence of El Rey Vega, and I'm not sure Mr. Sam will be joining us. Oh, he's here. Okay, so we have a quorum. Welcome. This meeting is being webcast live and recorded. The recording and webcast may capture images and sounds of those attending the meeting. At this time, I would like to remind everyone of the procedures for public participation in tonight's meeting. Members of the public are encouraged to attend and address the board on any agenda item or topic within the board's jurisdiction. Public comments will be allowed a maximum of 5 minutes per speaker with a total of 20 minutes allowed. The speaker request forms are available and they can be handed out to Mrs. Gonzalez. Regarding complaints, if a concern is raised about an employee, the complainant may inform the appropriate complaint procedure. The first step is for the complainant to submit the concern in writing to the district office, after which the district will begin the investigation process to address the issue fairly and promptly. Complaints involving child abuse or unlawful discrimination will be handled in accordance with specific legal protocols. Please note that any documents handed to the board during the meeting are subject to public records request in accordance with the California Public Records Act. The board prohibits retaliation against complainants, and all complaints will be investigated promptly and impartially. Please be respectful of the meeting process. Disruptive behavior will not be tolerated and may result in a removal from the meeting. Thank you for all of your cooperation. If now we can please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Approve the October 22nd, 2025 regular meeting agenda. I have a motion to approve the agenda. One second. Roll call. Sandra? Aye. Sammy?
Aye.
Patty? Aye. And aye. We have presentations. Laurel League nominee. Mr. Larkin, will you present you?
All right, good evening, board. There will be a few tonight. I'm not sure how many everyone's doing. We've got some students here, though. So this one's Laurel Leaf. Okay, this comes from Cyclone. So John Muir Middle School sends students to Cyclone, I think twice a year. And the high school sends a couple of older students who are counselors that help out in the cabins. Once in my career, I've heard of a student here get this recognition. This is the second time, and so it's for Jacob Gentleton. He's been nominated for the Friends of Cyclone, the Ray Burbank Laurel Leaf Award. So this is designed to recognize exemplary high school student role models who have served as cabin counselors at Cyclone. It's someone who has outstanding values and has been a positive influence on our 6th grade students. Someone who has influenced students to overcome adversity and be a winner in life. Nominations are made by the Cyclone staff and my 6th grade teachers who are working the program up there. So 4 high school students from over 1,100 are recognized. And Jacob is one of them, and so this was part of, I just kind of paraphrase the letter that we received from Cyclone. So I'd like to just give a round of applause for Jacob Gentleton, who is in attendance here. It's a pretty amazing recognition for Jacob, and I'll just tell you a little bit about him. Give you a picture. Jacob is one of those kids on the campus that you just can't miss. There's 950 students at the high school. I see Jacob every single day, fist bump, handshake, how are you doing? Smiles, positive, always work. In fact, school started on a Wednesday this year, right? Jacob started on Monday. He started here on that Monday. I remember both days, Monday, Tuesday. So why don't we get a picture together up in the front, is that okay? And just maybe one more time, Jacob Gentleton, outstanding.
We have a lot of space, so we want to go.
Thank you for that. That's a really good way to start a meeting. If I could continue on with the START students, if I could have Red Heart first.
Good evening. I'm Christina Aspens. I'm the vice principal of Red Heart Elementary, and I'm here to recognize Ethan. Does he come up? Eker has consistently demonstrated exceptional leadership in the classroom, modeling our school's bare expectations from the very first day. He's always willing to assist others both in and out of the classroom, and he sets a positive example for his peers. Although Eker began kindergarten without any knowledge of English, he worked diligently to overcome the language barrier and successfully exited the English learner program by the end of his kindergarten year. His determination, positive attitude, and commitment to helping others exemplified perseverance and true leadership.
We're going to do a picture at the end. We'll bring everybody up and we'll do it that way. So it's
Thank you. All right, John C. Fremont.
Well, hello, President Cisneros, distinguished board members. It is my privilege to introduce you to Mateo Valdez Marquez. And so his teacher could not be here tonight. She wanted to share a few words regarding him. Mom is going to go ahead and explain them in Spanish, so that way family members can understand what's going on. So, with Mateo, he is a natural-born leader who is always ready to help those in need, whether it's tying a classmate's shoe, picking up trash, keeping his classmates straight in line, or translating for Spanish-speaking students.
Dice, Mateo es un líder nacido al natural, quien siempre está listo para ayudar a quien necesita, ya sea atando la cinta de un compañero o recogiendo la basura, haciendo que su clase siempre esté en líneas derechas, traduciendo el español a los estudiantes que hablan el otro idioma, hablan español al inglés.
Mateo's kindness and leadership have made a big difference in the classroom. His classmates know they can turn to him or help when the teacher is busy, or he often supports the Spanish-speaking students by translating and helping them feel welcome and included. Mateo is a fast learner who loves to read. Whenever he finishes his work, which is he's reading at a 5.6, he picks up a new book to continue challenging himself. He is honest, responsible, and quick to alert a startled if something isn't right. Mateo is an absolute delight to have in class and is always there for those in need. His leadership, compassion, and integrity make him truly deserving of this STAR student recognition. Mom is going to continue translating.
La dulzura de Mateo como líder ha sido una gran diferencia en su clase. Los estudiantes también pueden voltear la cabeza a él si necesitan ayuda cuando su maestra está ocupada. Y en ocasiones ayuda a un estudiante al traducirle el inglés al español y eso lo incluye a él en la clase. Mateo es una persona que ama leer. Cuando él termina su trabajo, recoge un libro nuevo y es una motivación nueva para él. Él es honesto, responsable, rápido, alerta a los adultos si algo no está bien. Mateo absolutamente hace brillar la clase y está siempre dispuesto si alguien lo necesita. Es un líder compasivo, integridad tiene y por eso él merece este reconocimiento de estrella.
Again, let's go ahead and give a round of applause to Mateo.
Good evening, I'm Jay Alvarez, I'm the principal at Bar 20, and I'm here to recognize Aislene Lopez Sierra. She's a 4th grade student from Mrs. Garcia's class. Asleen is a remarkable leader in the classroom who consistently demonstrates kindness, respect, and consideration toward her peers. She actively helps others and fosters a positive, supportive environment for everyone around her. Her dedication and exemplary behavior make her a valued member of the class. Asleen leads by example every day. Through her kindness and inclusivity, she creates a welcoming atmosphere where all students feel respected and supported. Asleen is an honest and caring student who goes out of her way to help others. When a new student joined her class, she took the initiative to sit with them, ensuring they felt welcome and comfortable. Her empathy and teamwork make her a wonderful role model. Asleen has shown incredible resilience and determination in overcoming challenges throughout her academic journey. Her strong desire to learn and never give up inspires both her teachers and her classmates.
Okay, Mr. Barkin again from the high school.
Okay. All right, so for our student star, I'm not going to read too much of the letter. I'm just going to kind of talk off the cuff about Luke Toon. So he's ranked 27th out of 249 students, has the 4.0 GPA, those kinds of things that you like to see with one of your CJUSD student stars. An ASD, business pathway, Skills USA, CSF, I go on and on. But I just want to talk a little bit about the history of this young man. So he's the 10th grader. Believe it or not. And so last year I saw him around campus. Wow, that's a big, strong kid. You know, he's going to be a contributing athlete around here. Played football last year, but what really caught my eye was during wrestling season. So as you guys know, I'm a big fan of athletics, and high school wrestling will keep you on the edge of your seat. I don't care who you are. It's intense. It's awesome to watch. And so I watched Luke compete a few times, was really impressed. But what blew my mind was he went and competed, I think it's like at the valley level, and we got this picture back of him standing on the podium in 2nd place as a 9th grader next to 2 other guys in his division who had these full beards on. It just totally looked unreal. So you had this 9th grader competing with these essentially grown men. And so that caught my attention quite a bit, and then fast forward we get into this year. With football, we're walking, I think it was out of the homecoming game, we beat Orange Cove at home, and I was walking behind his folks, and I said, hey, your son's going to be really special. I can see that in him now. You know, as a 10th grader being this strength, this size, this speed, pulling a 2nd place as a 9th grader against 12th graders with beards. This guy is going to be something really special coming out of Corcoran, and so I just can't wait to see what the future holds for him. So I didn't want to read too much, I just wanted to talk off the cuff, but everybody, let's give it up for Luke Toon.
Good evening, board, audience. I'm here to present Miguel Marquez. Miguel consistently demonstrates outstanding leadership at school. He leads by example, staying focused on his coursework and completing assignments on time, always ready to volunteer for school activities. Miguel inspires his peers with enthusiasm, reliability, and positive attitude. He makes a meaningful impact on fellow students through his respectful and empathetic interactions. Miguel advocates for himself and others, ensuring everyone feels heard and supported. His accountability, positivity, and encouragement for his classmates to stay on track academically and behaviorally help create a culture of respect and encouragement on campus. Miguel shows remarkable initiative and integrity. He manages his Edgenuity courses independently, meeting deadlines without reminders, and consistently demonstrates honesty, dedication to the school's core values, respect, accountability, integrity, safety, and empathy. Despite the challenges of balancing academic and personal growth and extracurricular activities, Miguel remains resilient and focused. His perseverance, maturity, and willingness to support others make him a role model for the school community. He might go back to the high school. I'm trying to keep him here because I like him. He's awesome. This is Miguel Marquez.
Before we do that real quick, if I could just say John Muir, a student Yamilet Gomez Akiri, who's unable to be here today, but we will make sure to recognize her at our next meeting. Okay, we're ready to go ahead and continue on to reports. We have John Muir, middle student Bentley.
Good evening, board members, district administrators, parents, and community members. My name is Ralph Bentley Gonzalez, and I'm this year's John Muir Middle School class liaison president. Tonight, I'd like to share some great things that are happening on campus. We've officially started the second quarter and are holding parent-teacher conferences this week to keep parents informed about their child's academic performance. 7th and 8th grade students at JMMS will take the PSAT assessment for the first time this Friday and are excited about demonstrating their academic skills. The John Muir Middle School Ag program will visit Boswell Mechanics Shop and Trades Day event at Porterville Fairgrounds tomorrow. The fall sports season recently concluded at the SAL Cross Country Championships as 4 girls and 2 boys from John Muir Middle School medaled. The girls team finished with an excellent second place overall team score. The soccer season has now officially begun as our varsity team had their first league game today in Carruthers. The John Muir Middle School wrestling team continues to practice and is getting ready for upcoming tournaments. And in conclusion, this Friday, the John Muir Middle School leadership and AAC classes are getting volunteer time as they judge at the pumpkin decorating contest at Trunk or Treat. Thank you for letting me share all the great things going on at JMMS, and I look forward to coming back and share it again. Thank you.
CHS report, Jason.
Good evening, everyone. This is Jake Alfox,
And Jason Method.
and we're excited to share what's happening at Corcoran High School. We kicked off our first annual football games, and it was a huge success. The first matchup was featuring the teachers versus the seniors, with the seniors coming out on top. And then we had the sophomores who faced the juniors, and the juniors came out on top. They will go head-to-head again at the Buff Ball Championship, which is next Tuesday, and we can't wait to see who takes the title. Our CHS band had an outstanding overall season so far as Monterey. In Carruthers, our color guard placed 3rd overall in ID performance, which is like the shields. Yeah. And then last week in Visalia, they earned 3 trophies. 1 overall show performance, a plaque in drum major military baton, and 1st place in caption award in drumline, and 3rd place in parade performance. This past Saturday, we were at the Sierra Cup Classic, at Fresno State, and they earned an overall third place banner, the first banner in the program's entire history. Their hard work, teamwork, and Panther spirit are truly inspiring. We wanted to bring them here tonight, but instead we will do a social media post showcasing our advanced achievements. We're also proud to announce that Corcoran High School was recognized as a 2025 California Honor Roll School by Educational Results Partnership. This honor celebrates both our students' hard work and our teachers' dedication.
Last week, we held our final pep rally of the season full of school spirit and amazing student participation. We also celebrated senior night, making the final home football game. Although the team came up short losing, we're proud of our effort and wish them luck in our last 2 away games. And last night, we had our volleyball senior night where our Lady Panthers played their hearts out. Even though they did take an unfortunate loss to Strathmore, they did have fun with our CHS Panther band and guard and our amazing cheer squad cheering them on. We've also had almost a full month with no interpersonal conflicts, reflecting our students' respect and teamwork. We're looking for another food vendor to provide students with more options this month. Next week, ASB is hosting a Halloween-themed event, turning the main building, small gym, and auditorium into a haunted hallway. With themed decorations and student-led designs, an opportunity for creativity, leadership, and school spirit. The Panther Athletic and Wellness team will also host a costume contest, adding spooky fun and friendly competition. Finally, Mecha and the Spanish Club will host a Day of the Dead cultural celebration to honor and share this beautiful tradition. There's always something exciting at Corcoran High School, and we're proud to represent the Panther community. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very good, thank you. Mr. Casino, Superintendent's report.
Yes, good evening, Board President Cisneros, members of the board, staff, and students and community. First of all, it was amazing to see students here tonight. You're our focus and why we're here. So, I was able to actually see them on Saturday at Fresno State, and it was a really amazing experience. It was definitely warm, right? Because it was like noon when your performance was, but they did an amazing job, and the band looked great. Even as they were competing with 2 quinces here in town, and some students being a part of it, they didn't have as many students there, but they were still able to get 3rd in their division. So great job to you guys and the work you're doing. Just briefly, our students right now in all grades are going through testing. If you remember when I first came in, that one of the concerns of teachers was that we were testing too much, so we started to kind of tailor that back. And so they're going through their first round this month. And then at the middle school and high school, it's exciting. They're doing the PSAT for the first time all together. And so what that means is that both middle school and high school teachers will have data that they can share across each other, and the students will be able to have data to see if they are, how close they are to being college ready. And in addition to that, if they score certain points on the PSAT, they actually have access to scholarships. And so that's something as well. So they'll take it twice this year. But it's a great opportunity for them to see how they're doing and parents to see, hey, where's my student at academically, not only as a junior, but as a sophomore and as a freshman. And then even that same test will be in 7th and 8th grade as well. So we're excited about that. And then, the last thing I'll say is, we're almost at the tail end of October. And so those of you guys who know in education, October to November stretch is a long one for us because there are no breaks, no vacations or anything of that nature. And so it's my hats off to everybody that's been helping students out. At the high school, they did an amazing job, just like the students had said. And they're going to continue to do that all the way down to Fred Hart. It's just a lot of stuff going on that's really good, and partnerships with our community. So I want to thank all those that are out there, classified certificated management, for doing an amazing job for our kids. And with that, I yield my time.
Okay, Board of Trustees, any report from the trustees? I can hear them. Good. How about Corcoran Faculty Association? They on? No? Okay. And California School Employees Association? Nope. Okay, very good. We here for public comment. Are there any public comments? No. None? Thank you.
Oh,
please. I didn't fill out a paper. Sorry.
Spirit now is 100 times more positive, more upbeat. It's just so much better. The kids have really, they have a sense of unity, I think, and it shows in how much fun they were having. They were playing music, the girls were singing. You could hear the group singing the songs. The crowd was into it. The students seem to be having a lot more of a positive experience at school. And that's due to new leadership and decisions that are made that are geared more towards supporting the students, and the teachers have worked really hard. I believe Ms. Gomez, Ms. Alvarez, Ms. Diaz, Ms. Cruz, Ms. Ornelas, I mean, I could go on, I could list more, but you know, and I really do believe that that's due to Mr. Larkin and his staff. And it was so much fun, and it was so good to see the kids be happy and be at school and have a positive experience. So I just wanted to say that.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I did watch the game on YouTube, and I was going to say something, but I thought, okay, I didn't show up. I'm watching it at home, and I only live 2 blocks away, so sorry for that, but I was watching it at home, and I really do share your sentiment, because I was laughing through a lot of it. I was a little emotional through some of it, too, because it just, like you said, it's item 6 to have the item tabled for the next meeting. So can I have a motion to the consent agenda to request a table item 6, which is the College of Sequoia's College and Career Pathways Memorandum. Will you make a motion? All right, roll call. Sandra? Aye. Sammy?
Aye.
Patty? Aye. And aye. Thank you. Teaching and learning, preschool continued funding application. It was just raised, but you got it. Yes, thank you.
Yeah. This is our annual continued funding application for our preschool required by the. We completed.
Do I have a
motion to approve?
Let's see. 1, 2, and roll call. Sandra? Aye. Sammy?
Aye.
Patty? Aye. And aye. Thank you. Consider the approval of the following board policies. System, preschool, early childhood education. Do I have a motion to approve? I make a motion to approve. Do I have a second? Aye. Patty? Yeah, okay. Roll call. Sandra? Aye. Sammy?
Aye.
Patty? Aye. And aye. Thank you. Personnel. Consideration and possible approval of employment contract for Superintendent Andrew Decina. This item is the board's discussion and possible approval of employment agreement with Superintendent Andrew Decina. The law requires that the board summarize key financial provisions of the proposed employment agreement prior to for the 2025-2026 school year. The superintendent should be placed on step 3 of the superintendent's salary and schedule adopted tonight, which incorporates 3% increases for each step. Commencing with the 26-27 school year, subject to the superintendent's receipt of the satisfactory annual written evaluation due the preceding school year, the superintendent should receive a step increase effectively July 1st. Following the satisfactory evaluation consistent with the superintendent's salary schedule. Item 3. In addition, the superintendent should be afforded the same pay per possession of master's and decorative degrees as other certified management employees. 4. Commencing with the 27-28 school year, the superintendent should be entitled to longevity pay of an additional 1% increase each year, commencing July 1st, 27, and for each subsequent year beginning on July 1st. This longevity increase should not be merit-based or tied to a satisfactory rating evaluation. 5. The superintendent shall receive the same district contribution towards health and welfare benefits and shall pay the same co-pays, premiums, deductibles, and other costs as the district's certified management staff, as those costs and contributions may change from time to time. 6. The district will pay the superintendent's dues to participate in professional education and community service organizations approved by the board. 7. The superintendent shall receive $450 per month as an automobile allowance for the performance of district services within the scope of the superintendent's employment. 8. The district will pay superintendent $50 per month to reimburse superintendents for the estimated cost of using the cell phone for business purposes. This concludes a summary of the superintendent's employment agreement. Is there a motion? A motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, Sandra second. Roll call. Sandra? Aye. Sammy?
Aye.
Patty? Aye. And I. Okay. Resolutions. Consider the approval of resolution number 1407, certifications of signatures.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Thank you. Second? Thank you. Roll call. Sandra? Aye. Sammy?
Aye.
Patty? Aye. And I. Business. Consider the approval of a donation to Corcoran High School FFA of $500 from James A. Veeder. Do I have a motion to approve?
I motion.
Second? Second. Roll call. Sandra?
Aye.
Sammy?
Aye.
Patty? Aye. And I. Consider the approval of change order number 2 for Kings Lake Modular Food Service. Do I have a motion? I motion.
I'll second.
Thank you. Roll call. Sandra?
Aye.
Sammy?
Aye.
Patty? Aye. And I. Future agenda items. Do you have any? Identify closed session topics. The following closed session topic has been identified. Conference with legal counsel. Do we have any public comments on the closed session items? Thank you. Okay, so at 6:33 we adjourned a closed session. Thank you, everybody.